We're going to do a little bit of artistry today, and we're going to have one of my favorite artists on. So be very gentle and kind with her because she is not as crazy as I am in any form or fashion. So I'm going to bring her up. Here we go. There she is.
Hi,
Okay.
how are you?
So, how are you? So, what we'll do is I'll just ask you a few questions, and then once we start getting comments, we'll start answering those questions. But first question I want to ask you is, when did you realize that you loved art?
I kind of took it up as a way to kill time around 2000. Like I doodled before that, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really start taking it seriously until then.
Okay. Good morning, Vaughn. How are you? Yeah. Today we're going to be showcasing some art. So, Vaughn, if you have some art that you'd like to scribble up, we can get you up later too on another day. Vaughn's crazy, by the way. So that's why I'm saying that to him. Um, I have talked to a couple of artists that are quite successful on here about you, and I'm not going to bring them up today. I wouldn't do that, but I'm going to get you to lurk them and figure out if you like them. So, and if that happens, they're willing to help you out as well. Good morning, Gary. How are you? No one is as crazy as you are. I would agree. I would agree. Well, how about you, Mac? You've known me a while. You've known crazy in your life, and there's different levels, and then there's Mike Bathurst. We know.
There's also different types of crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah. What kind of crazy do you think I am?
You're a friendly crazy.
Oh, I like that. I like that. You know what? The Friendly Crazy Show with Mike Bathurst. Absolutely. That's so good. Eric, how are you today? Good to see you. Good to have you here. Yes, Eric is very spiritual. Um, I also, if it's okay, can we talk about the ayahuasca stuff? And is that cool too?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Because some of the people that I'm intertwined with would love to talk about ayahuasca, and some of them I think have been in the ayahuasca. What's the village, the tree, the mindset, the puking in the bucket? You know, the all the above. There we go. We got some laughter going. We're good. See, I told you it'd be fun. So you were young. You did it to pass the time, and then when did you realize you had a little bit of a gift?
I don't know if I believe in gift. I've just spent a lot of time drawing, and I think anyone could get good at it if they spend as much time on it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's show them one of your pieces here, and let's do everything slow. We're not going to do the rushing thing that we do. Okay.
Since you were
Okay.
asking about ayahuasca, that was kind of the theme of this one.
Yeah. See that there? Now this is what she looks like in her dreams when she's on Anawas. No, honestly, don't listen to me. I'm complete weirdo. But what does that represent to you there? That
Uh,
piece?
this actually is ayahuasca. It's a vine ayahuasca, and
Yeah.
she's known as sort of a mother figure. So these are the flowers of the ayahuasca vine. On the sides, you can see chacruna, which is you have to mix the vine with that in order to be able to consume it and have it last for more than a couple minutes.
It is the see her art. Now I don't know about you guys, but for me, Eric, like what do you think of that art? Like I feel your art. And Eric's a very feely kind of person as well. And I would love to do a show with you, me, and Eric sometime. And Eric just sits in the room and makes the room buzz. I swear to God, he does very little than say occasional words, and then you just feel his energy. He's amazing. So whatever I've got, he's got it by a million. You know what I mean? Almost sometimes a little too much. But he doesn't have the wackiness or the sarcastic, yeah, which you've dealt with a few calls. Okay. So, hello there, Jess. Jess the star. Jess is very sweet, by the way. Thank you, Jess, for being here. Um, that piece, okay, so if I get too personal, just like our normal calls, just say no, and I'll say, okay. So, what made you want to do the ayahuasca experiment? What was it about that was intriguing to you?
My dad was a hippie, so I'm no stranger to psychedelics, and that's supposed to be one of the more powerful ones
Yes.
because it'll take you to another world and you'd actually have a conversation with it, which is super weird. It's not even like dream interpretation style. It's you can ask a question and see words as an answer, which I didn't expect. Um, but yeah, it's a different way to experience the world and yourself and feel more connected. Can't hear anything.
But we have some fun here. Have you seen any of my shows, by the way? Did you watch them knowing, or did you not want to see what you were coming into? Like the ayahuasca thing. I don't want to know. Then I won't go. Just so what was the worst part of that?
Ayahuasca will show you the very best and also the very worst. So there were three ceremonies, and in the second one, I kind of got the worst. I got shown all of my terrible habits and the things that are making me unhealthy, and I got to feel all of that at once, which was pretty intense.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now? They're saying they can't hear me. This is not good. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear
We
you.
are
I
back.
think
It says we are back. Okay, there you go. You know where I went? I went to the ayahuasca paradise in the Palladian star system, and I lost track of my voice just for a moment, but I'm back now. Can you hear the subtleties of my voice? Okay, good. Okay. You can hear me? You guys can hear me? We are back. Houston, we are back. Elvis has left the building. Sorry, that's very random. Yeah, we're back. Okay, that makes me feel better. All right. Mac, did you anticipate we'd have this many people in here already commenting?
I wasn't sure what to expect.
That's very much like ayahuasca. We should have called that. We'll have our ayahuasca show in the morning. Come go on a journey with us. So it shows you the worst sides of yourself. Is that what you're saying? Things you haven't worked on?
Yeah.
What did are we okay to, go down that road? Like Joe Rogan talked about doing it and said it was the worst and the best thing he had ever done in some ways.
I mean,
And
it's not pleasant to see the dark side of yourself or the things that you're doing wrong, but if you don't see that stuff, if you don't look at it, then you don't have a chance of doing better.
so were you doing the upchucking in the bucket?
Yeah, I did some of that.
Yeah, a lot, a little. Like, what did they? You got to be careful not to get dehydrated, right?
Yeah, no, it's fine. There were some shamans there, and they took good care of us.
Okay.
There was the guy who runs the property,
Yeah.
Katari, but also there were a couple of visiting shamans from Brazil, which was a nice treat. They all played a lot of music, and the Brazilian shamans were playing a very different kind of music, which I've never heard anything like it before. And the one woman's voice was pretty incredible. I can't even describe it. You'd have to hear it to really get it.
Hmm.
And it hasn't recorded anything.
Okay. Okay. Can you show us another very slowly? One of another piece. I want to get through the interview without you wiping out or something. So we're just there. You go. Oh wow. Okay. Is this new? I don't know this one. This yeah.
Uh, no, it's not new.
No. Why did I've never seen this one before?
I did it a while ago. I don't know. I don't have it up behind me when I'm
Okay.
working. I'm not sure if it's even on my website right now.
All right. Take care, Vaughn. Nice to see you, buddy. I love you too. And have a great day. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. So, what's the Codex 6? What is that what I'm reading? What is it?
Yeah, so this was actually supposed to be an album cover.
Oh,
But
no way.
that's what the words are. Spungle was abandoned. Codex 6 was the name of the album.
Okay. What does Codex 6 mean? I thought it was a computer code. I really did.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Okay. I love the eyes in that one. That one's wild. It's really cool. Like there's a lot of depth. Yeah. Just if you can roll it a little bit farther over so we can see. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. Thank you. So what is the stuff on the bottom? I see a feather. Is that supposed to be scrolls or is that a joint?
Yeah, it's a long scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric says, love, love. Whatever that means. Okay. I was thinking from my phone. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. I was thinking from my phone. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. This one's weird. This one looks like an alien made it. Like look at the shadowing in the background and the eyes and the detail.
There's
Yeah.
a tiny tornado in the eye. I don't know if you can make that out.
Yeah, you can. Look at that. Yeah, that's me after a bender. That's not good there. That's yeah. No, that's beautiful. You know what I love most about that one is the shadowing. And it almost looks like you have light orbs in the left-hand side with my left-hand side. But yeah, that's a beautiful piece. That's really amazing. So where did the inspiration for this piece come from?
This is about finding stillness in the midst of chaos.
Okay. To me, he looks like a stone frog.
He's very stoic, even though there are storms raging all around him.
Okay. So what did that represent to you? And do people in the chat, do you feel right now that you have storms raging around you and wish you were a very peaceful, still frog with light orbs behind you? I'm so in awe of people that can have such depth in their art because they tell stories, right? Some people they do art and it's nice. It's kind of like wallpaper. It's pretty, but I don't feel anything. With yours, every time I look at it, I feel a little different. It's like a different story each time. There's like energy packed in it. Hello, Randy. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Randy is the gentleman who got me on HAPS. He was the one who spearheaded this experience. So, can we see another piece? Would that be okay? Okay.
So this is a darker one that you maybe haven't seen.
Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So you're pulling up. Can we get that closer? So we can see, yeah, as close as you can. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at the eyes. Yeah. You know what that reminds me of our shows that Randy and I do, you know? That's me and Randy in the morning. Can you move it over a little bit there? Oh yeah, yeah. There's me, you know. And then there's Randy with the horns. It's beautiful. Look at and a trunk. Is it a trunk for a tongue? It looks like a trunk.
It's a long, thick tongue for sure.
Okay.
If you can't make it out, there's a scared little child in the background, and the devil face up front is a mask.
Okay, and is there a mouse there or something as well?
Yeah, there's a mouse and some.
Yeah. So okay, without smashing your computer, make it as close as possible as you can. Yeah, that's good. Right there. Right there. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the teeth. Even in the hands and everything. And it really looks like a trunk to me. The eyes are amazing. You do great eyes in your work. And even the detail in the hair is amazing. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you today? Yeah. How's everybody today? So many spiritual people here today. That's beautiful. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting us. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask about whatever you want. She's very open. She seems to be in a good space today. So that's good. I'm very proud of her for being on the show today, because this was not an easy task for her. Hussein, how are you, my friend? Oh my God, look at the detail in that one. one. That's incredible. Can you make that one a little closer? Wow. Okay, so is this again like a bunny or something?
It's kind of like a squirrel.
You know what this reminds me of? You're gonna laugh. I think you're gonna laugh. Have you ever seen the movie Danny Darko?
Yeah, I really like that movie actually.
I see Danny Darko in that a bit. Oh, and what's over here on the other side? Oh my lord. Okay. That almost looks like an alien again.
Yeah, this is an alien planet. So
Oh, is that what that is? Okay. So the scales and everything else, the pink. Oh, and there's faces in the. Is there faces in the background?
in the clouds, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Look at that. The detail. So something like this, how long would that take to make?
A few months anyway.
Yeah. Anne Marie, how are you? So good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, your work is incredible. Can you just kind of pan it over a little bit? Yeah, looking even that. Is that an orb? What is that on the bottom there?
Yeah, they're sort of bubble orbs floating around with flowers inside them.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
There's another one.
You know what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, for just 1 second here? I'm going to just make it where it's you in the painting. Okay, perfect. That's way better. You don't need to see me. Okay, sorry about that, folks. But this way you get the whole screen. Oh my God. So and when this is on TV, they'll see the whole screen instead of my old mug. This is incredible. Oh, I hear the painting talking to me. That sounds like a cat. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So something like this, how long would that take? You can put it down now.
It took a few months, maybe
Yeah.
close to 6 months.
It's amazing. So do you have another one you want to share?
Yeah.
Oh, this is my favorite,
the last
guys.
one.
I love this one. Yeah. This one to me is just deadly good. And it's big, eh? It's a big piece. How do you do the shadowing? How do you do that beautiful, airy shadowing? My favorite thing with yours is the shadowing, the bright colors, the eyes, and sometimes even the details in the back. But yeah, look at that. Amazing work, Marianne. Yes. It's beautiful. That's what they're saying here. Yeah. Everything, though, that you do through my lens, we'll just call it my lens, has kind of a hypnotic, stoned, different, transcendental, cosmic, entering different realms of possibility to it. Do you agree? Like you have that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The style of art is called visionary,
Yes.
but some people might also call it psychedelic.
So, how did you get started, and did you have some teachers? Like, who were some of your influences?
Neil Gibson was one of my earlier influences for this style of art, at least.
Yes.
Alex Gray is a big one. I haven't I didn't go to art school or anything, but I took a few workshops with different artists, including Alex Nelson Gray, Chris Dyer, Randall Roberts, and Morgan Mandela.
Now you do commission work as well, and you've done stuff for people. You know, you'll do like that one you did for that one guy. I think it was his friend who passed.
Yeah.
And that was a beautiful piece as well. Now, in the future when we come in this platform, you can actually upload photos. You can see on the side there where it says upload photos, and I've given you. So if you ever want to put stuff up, you can do that. So, like let's say when I left there for a while, you could have put this up and said Michael's now with his maker, right? You could have done that. You know, Michael won't be back for a very long time. It'll just be me. And but we'll get rid of that. There we go. There's a cat talking to us. Yeah, so we could also do that with some of your pieces next time. But before we go, I just want to keep this around 30 minutes if it's okay. So can we also talk about your work, like the type of work you do and how you were drawn to it, and I think that's another part of your personality, because I don't know Well, I shouldn't say that. There are a lot of people who do code, right? That are very artistic. Because I was just thinking about Brian Walker, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of crossover. They both require abstract thinking and creativity and problem solving and also structure.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, were those the only pieces that you're willing to show us today? Those are the ones you're most proud of? Because I know.
I have a lot of stuff packed away because I'm
Okay.
moving.
Okay. And I'll take that as no. So, but thank God I just didn't randomly put stuff up because you probably would have been horrified. Thank God, because she has. So, how does somebody reach you? First of all,
I
if
have
they
a
want, if they
website.
okay, tell them about your website.
Okay, so macpeters.com is my website.
Hmm.
That should have links to pretty well everything else. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Um, but I generally go by Mac Peters, so if you look for that, you should be able to find me.
Okay. Is it okay if I bring up Eric for a second? Would that be okay?
Sure.
Okay. Eric's the guy that's going woo and all the other stuff. But you'll get to meet him. I want you to meet him because I think you two will vibe. I if I'm wrong, then you can tell me in the green room, or you can tell me I'm out of my mind now, which some people do, which is great. I've given you an invite, sir, if you want to come up. So, have you met Randy at all? Let's get Randy on here too. Just one second here for a sec, because we're near the end here. So what we do is, I want to know basically what you're grateful for. And they were making fun of me at the very beginning of the conversation when we started talking. They were going, "What are you grateful for?" Because I ask everybody that. So, but before we do the grateful part, I really want to know if someone wants to get a piece done, they just reach you through the website, or is there another way? Maybe just on here? And are you going to start doing broadcasts? Or are these probably not?
Yeah, I'll probably start doing something after I move when I
Yeah.
can be a little more organized and
What is super popular on here is where they watch you do the art. So you could go on every day for an hour. Here's Randy. Randy is a bit of a celebrity. He'll probably ask you some questions as well. Did you see the art, Randy? How you doing today, sir?
No, wonderful art. I love it.
thanks.
Yeah, if you look at my wall, I'm so naked here. I need something beautiful like that behind me. I look like I'm sitting like in a cloud of whiteness. I need something that's like your artistic greatness behind me. Do you ever do commission stuff?
I do. Yeah, I did a commission this year. It took me like 6 months to do because it was a bit of a tall order. I was asked to paint God.
Whoa, that's heavy.
Yeah, so it took a while. I started a bunch of times and then scrapped it and restarted. And
Yeah.
You know,
See, what I would do is I would just
we
look
had
at
met.
Randy, and then you would find God right there. That's what you should have asked me. I just said, "Look, I'll send you a picture, or you can meet him." Yeah, and then it could have took half the time. But to get that sheer beauty on canvas, that could take a lifetime. Sorry, Randy. I felt overwhelmed with inspiration. Go ahead.
We had an artist that we met here. Was she did? I can't remember. It was art where you paint one painting, and every time you complete it, you throw away. And you do this for 3 years to create this realm of artistic ability. I forget what they called it, but she's somewhere in Bulgaria. She's been on a couple of times. I couldn't imagine. She was painting one painting a day, and every day throw it away. And she did that for 3 years to teach herself.
some of
Do you know the name of that?
I don't know that exactly, but some of the art workshops that I've been on, we did a little ceremony that it was kind of a Buddhist thing. It's it's designed to make you lose your attachment to things. So we'd spend the week making an art with colored sand, and then at the end of the week, we just destroy it.
Yeah, same
Wow.
type thing.
The
That would
idea
be
is
so
not to be
hard. You put in so much effort and then just boom.
Yeah.
Hi, Eric. Eric's here as well. I think he's working on the artistry of his hair right now. Do you need a moment to beautify yourself, Eric, or you good? He's not going to say anything. Okay, I'll bring him up. You can meet Eric. Here you go. Hi, Eric. Oh, I can't hear you, Eric, at all. No sound.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I just got everything plugged in.
Okay, there you go. So, what did you think of the
Good
artwork,
morning, everybody.
Eric? I wanted a spiritual feeling. What did you feel when you saw it? And while he gives the demonstration, can you pick one of your favorite pieces and kind of show it again, if you don't mind, Mac, please,
Okay.
that you have there? Thank you. Because yeah.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely stellar. Like that, like takes me to the heart of the jungle. That takes me to the Mother Gaia, to ayahuasca, and the fact that she's got the animal spirit totem kind of flying out there, the hummingbird really bringing in different aspects and different communications to the viewer, and however they may interpret it. That's what I really love about art, is how the viewers can interpret it much like songs, very much for themselves, and the artist may actually have something totally different, but the viewer can really get what they want to out of it. That's so vibrant too.
Mackie's out there. I warned you. There you go.
And I love that you're a self-taught artist. You said you didn't go to, school or anything for that, and to see that you've really honed your craft and really come into your own space. And
Can you put the alien one back up again? Because I feel that's where my head is most of the time. That one there. Especially when I have broadcasts with Randy. That is more where my mind is. This one is just insane. The detail.
Yeah.
Like it
It's
almost
so
looks like
much.
computer generated to me, honestly. What do you think, Randy, of this one? You never did ayahuasca. No, not this week. No.
I think they're all wonderful. I like them all.
What do you think of that one, Eric?
That one's so diverse. You have like, the teeth and it looks like kind of like some kind of form of a Venus flytrap thing kind of hanging down in there. But then down at the bottom you have all the water energy and the like bubble-ish orbs coming up, and you have the alien there with the clouds. Everything's speaking so much, and there's so many different aspects coming in. And then you have that cute little bitty creature kind of just almost camouflaged in there, just kind of
That little creature reminds me of you. All knowing, all seeing, just staying quiet, being humble, but controlling everything around it. There you go. Yeah. It's amazing. Like even the clouds, you can tell there's a great deal of detail. But I kind of like that you have the piece right there, more so than just showing the photograph, because it shows the size, the volume, right, of it than if I just did a picture. The tubes in that kind of scare me. Is that where the life forms come through, or what is that? That looks like. Is that like a cocoon?
Snake-like creature.
Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. I from the way I'm seeing it, the tubes, the light accent almost looked like teeth. So yeah, that might be where the scariness comes from.
It's interesting, and
I think it adds to the overall.
Yeah, and you see in the clouds, there's faces. See right there?
Yes, yeah. I love that.
That is so cool.
I love when the artist just kind of puts things in there that people kind of.
Hello, Joy.
Yeah, listen, Randy, why don't you say hi to everybody in the room? I would love that. And
Michael, I had sent you a message, but it's okay. Okay.
What was the message?
You have tissue in your glasses.
Do I really again?
You had a big chunk of tissue in your glass, and I've been messaging you, and you didn't see that. But that's
well. Here's the thing: I had a booger in my nose the other day, and I was on a call, and I was having this, like, I was reading someone, and we were getting really deep, and it was wonderful. And I started laughing, and she went, "Is my pain funny to you?" And I went, "No, no, 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 no." And I brought my phone up and went, "Randy says I have a booger in my left nose," and everybody just. So the tissue is nothing in comparison to that.
Yeah,
So
the
thank you.
tissue.
Thank
Well, I
you.
sent you the message earlier to let you know, but you forget to. When I send you a message, I'm just trying to assist you, not condescend you in
Yeah,
any
no,
way.
never, no. Randy and I will do anything to add some joy to the broadcast. But so how did that make you feel, Eric, when you looked at that art? What was some of the feelings? Because
Yeah, especially the one that you did for the album cover that you were talking about. I mean, that made me feel like a very. And I don't know what it's about, but seeing the scroll being written by Feather, that makes me feel like that spirit writing that scroll, and you see the scroll going off and almost connecting to the planet. So it kind of speaks to me as like the Akashic records, the Codex 6. 6 for me stands for the all, the unseen, the magic, the architect. And you have that big one eye back there, just kind of always observing, always in contemplation of creation.
see that one
And
eye
is that
there.
a little spirit kind of jumping out, kind of, or a
Yeah, what is
body, a
that?
human body, kind of?
Yeah, that's cool. What
So
is that?
the idea behind this is that all of us are sort of avatars of God wanting to experience itself outside of the whole, outside of perfection. So it splits itself into infinite beings that can experience the world from different perspectives, and then observes itself as it does that.
Well, if you want to help your brand, your best thing to do is go on Randy's show. So just maybe if Randy is open, he can have you up sometime for like 10 minutes and just you can show your art. And if Randy's okay with that, you okay with that, Randy? One day when
Anytime.
you yeah.
Send me a message. Remember, I'm in Saudi Arabia, and
Yeah.
currently it's like 6:47 p.m. So you have to calculate the differences of just our timing. That's all. Just send me a message so I know.
Yeah. So we're going to end the show here, guys, unless is there something, Mac, that you would like to say? We always end with gratitude. So that's one of my favorite parts. I get teased about it all the time, but I would love to know what you're currently grateful for. And then I'll switch it around the room. And by then we'll probably be about 40 minutes, which is perfect.
I think right now I'm grateful that spring is coming and it's warm enough that I can open some windows and get some fresh air happening.
Yay. Yay. So we have so many people here saying, love it, love this. So, and I don't think that's the beauty of Randy and I. I think they're talking about your artwork. I just have a feeling. Now, it could be Eric, that beer. That beer is quite magnificent. Do you ever find anything in there, sir? Do you wake up and things are moving around? Or no? What's that?
Nothing moving around.
Okay, good. Like, you might find it, $5 bill, a couple coins, You get your laundry money.
That would be nice.
Yeah,
that'd be a good
cool?
magic trick.
Yeah. We also have Joy here. And you got your dog. You want to show your dog off for a sec here?
Oh,
look.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a star. And I love my mom.
He looks like the alien dog from what's the movies? The series?
Men in Black.
Yeah,
Men in Black. Yeah,
Black alien dog. The one who was he was talking to everybody. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I think his name is Frank.
Frank. He looks like Frank.
He does. What a memory. Well done. Touche. Richard Roberts, thank you for being here as well. I appreciate it. So, is your gratitude part done, or do you have more?
Yeah. Someone else can go.
Someone can ask. I like that. Let's see that she's moving me to the next plan here. So, Randy, do you want to be the next grateful one?
I'm grateful that I've been on this show and I've met Miss Mac Peters. And I've seen some of her work, and it's great to meet new people, interesting people. Thank you. It's great to meet you. That's been my great part of my day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Okay, Eric. Thank you, sir. How's the beard feeling? Does it feel lighter or heavier than when I first? He's checking just to see.
It feels the energy from you all. It's picking up on your vibes, and it feels all electric.
Oh, it's like an antenna. Okay, I get it now. I
Yeah.
didn't know before. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally grateful for this moment here. Thank you for Michael for bringing Mac on, and I'm thankful for Spirit for bringing us all together in this wonderful moment, sharing the love. For me, it's been my perception, and I've actually seen that one painting in my dream, the one with the planet and the scroll and the feather. So I'm thankful for Spirit's messages, much like yours. I feel like, the source divided itself into many so that it could experience itself from all these different facets. And to see you speak that in the art, I love seeing these messages brought to the world in so many different flavors, fashions, and appropriations. And so I just want to bow my light here and honor you and thank you so much for being yourself.
Thanks.
Okay, I think you put a little too much mustard on the hot dog for her there. She's making her a little uncomfortable. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to just say thank you so much. We've talked about this for months. I bothered the crap out of her. I'm so proud of her for being here. This has been a wonderful show, and please follow her, and she'll follow you back. And I hope she builds a wonderful community here. And I hope, Eric, you and her can vibe together, and maybe just a little less mustard next time. That's all. All right.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I wish everybody in the room a wonderful weekend. Randy, thank you for always being a supportive cast here for me. I really appreciate you. And Eric, man, I feel like I've known you my whole life. I really do. You have such a unique, wonderful soul signature. Thank you so much for being here. And Mac, we did it. We did it somehow.